after PhD. And in this episode, I will give you an overview and my experience about salary negotiation. Before you go to the salary negotiation round to directly talk to the HR, remember you must do a market research for a similar job or position or role in the market in that country for that company uh, with your experience. And you can do this at Glassdoor website, glassdoor.com. So you should go and look into the salary range. Similarly, you know about your present salary that you are drawing and the CTC and the compensation and other benefits in a particular country. Then you should try to compare the living standard of the present country and the country that you are going to strongly put your expectation and back your expectation in terms when you are offered less salary than you expect. So remember one thing, HR will always try to push you to give a figure or a number that you expect, and in my opinion you should never be the first one to give any number. For example, if you earn right now $50,000 and you think that okay, 20% hike will give you something like $60,000 and you are okay with it, but the company is looking for somebody with a salary a starting point of $75,000. So if you say that you're okay with you're okay with 65 because you know that sometime you may decrease, so at this point of time you are at a loss. So to my opinion and my advice, that never reveal your expectation first, never reveal your CTC or your package, never also reveal your present CTC and package. If the HR asks you that please tell me about your present salary round, you can politely reject it. You can say that you don't feel comfortable, or you can say something like that you will prefer not to reveal the CTC and the package of your present company because you are still an employee of the company, and this way you will breach the trust. This gives a very good impression to the company that you are being interviewed, that you value the trust and you value the commitment. When they ask you that what are your salary expectations, this will be the first question, then they actually want to gauge you, to gauge that what do you expect or what are you willing to negotiate. If you say that you're hoping something and that's in their lowest range, then you will end up with a less salary than they might give you. So you can say something like this, that you are interested in finding a position that is more suitable with your skills and professional experience, but you are very much confident that the company will offer you a very competitive salary. Or you can spin the question to them and you can say that I am more flexible in terms of salary expectation and CTC, but I am looking more into the growth and into career prospect. So are you willing to share the salary expectation range? So you can put the question again in their code and ask them that yeah, I am negotiable, but I want you to share your range. And if they push you very hard, like no, you should try to tell, you should give us the expectation, then you, as I told you, that you must do the market research, do your homework, and then always give a range. Do not give an exact number, give a range. Say something like this, that I expect between $60,000 to $80,000 per year. So I answered something like that you know better than me about the market trend and the industry package for a similar position with a similar experience that I possess, and I see myself exactly fit into this role. But yeah, I have no figure right now in my mind, and I have full confidence in you that you can bring a figure that we can negotiate and we can put this on the table. and I just want to be paid fairly as per the market standard. This was my answer. There will be second question, that how much are you making right now, or what is your present salary drawn? So this is a common mistake, and the candidate should not reveal their present salary drawn. They can turn down this question politely, of course, by saying that you are not comfortable in sharing the present salary, or you are still an employee of your employer and you have not left the job, so you don't want to breach the trust. There is a non-disclosure thing about the salary, or you can say something like, my current employer does not allow me to discuss the salary drawn out of the company, so I would like to respect their privacy. And of course, during the application stage, when you were filling the application online, there might be a column where you have to say something expected salary, so you can write somewhere in that column something like not NA, not available, or maybe a value like $1, because they know that you don't want to reveal the company. And let's say that you have quoted a number while applying, and now you want to re-quote a different number, so you should back your re-quote with a solid market research, and with a solid motivation that why you are changing this number, and why do you see yourself fit for this figure or with this package. But yeah, of course, about the salary, present salary drawn, it's good to negotiate, it's good to argue, but it's not good to lie, so never lie to them. Once they offer you a figure, a package, and then you want to negotiate, then there might be an answer that might come up that unfortunately this is the last, this is the maximum package that we can offer you, and we don't have any room to negotiate. And this often comes for the entry level candidate, but yeah, if you are at a higher level, then you have the room to negotiate. But even then, if it comes that it is the last number that they can offer you, then they don't have any room to negotiate, then you try to negotiate in other terms of other compensation, like any kind of travel reimbursement, any kind of travel home to work travel support in terms of car, maybe medical claim, maybe work from home scenario, other kinds of flexibility. So if they don't have any room for the package, you try to negotiate in terms of other compensation. And maybe you can say something like this, that there is I want to do some kind of training, for example Six Sigma training, and I want the company to reimburse the cost for that training. So it's another kind of reimbursement thing. Then the fourth question is this, that they might end up with something like this, with a statement that in future we will give you more opportunities and growth and career prospect, and some kind of raises and then higher levels. So this is the time to negotiate about those raises, those growth that you think that it's good for you, and try to keep those raises and growth in the contract, because if you can negotiate here, then you will try to achieve this, and if this is just a statement, then it will be a statement only. So you try to look something like this, that okay, if I achieve this task, so if I do some, maybe for example if I do this many number of patents in 2 years, then are you willing to raise my salary, and are you willing to raise my compensation? And if they agree yes, then try to bring that into your contract. And so what did I do? So I tried to negotiate in terms of more responsible role level. I negotiated the annual package. I negotiated the type of contract. I negotiated the percentage of travel. I negotiated work from home scenario and also relocation assistance. So remember, never lie and always be truthful and be bold while negotiating. And I am sure you will win. About the how to crack industry job interviews was my opinion. Thank you very much. Have a good day.